It was really exciting to be in an environment where it was like super techie, super smart people, super passionate people. Riot's a studio that's very much run by the objective is to keep the engineers and the artists happy. For people working in corporate, it's Rioter first, right? Like, how do we keep these people happy and how do we keep it running without throwing kinks into their day? Every company I worked for was corporate, and maybe they did some other things, but it was a corporate environment and the corporate structure was what kept it running. Whereas Riot is the complete opposite of that, where it's like, we're gonna do our jobs, you guys figure out how to keep us running. I mean, you're definitely gonna foster more creativity, more chances, more, hey, can we do this nutty thing? What if we engineer it this way? Can we make the game work? Can we do this? Can we do that? And kind of taking chances. If the game is what makes you money and you allow those people to just kind of foster how they want to foster, that's a great environment. The challenge is everyone there is sort of free to do what they want. It's that weird balance of do what you want. Like, you know, if you're the manager and you need this person on your team, do what you need to do to make this work. But that's also almost a little too freeing, right? Like, without any boundaries. I think everybody wants boundaries. You need to know where the lines are so you know when you're outside them. And I came from super corporate environments where, you know, you do things in a certain way and you're kind of keeping the business in line. And this was sort of like, well, you're way out of the line, but we'll try and figure out a way to keep you out of trouble. At Riot in particular, it was a cocktail of skill set and personality, and they want everyone to be a gamer. So there's this element of, can you prove your gamer cred? And different teams hire a little bit differently, but and the hiring process at Riot is pretty strenuous and pretty extensive, and I think it's intended to get the right people in the role and get the right people into the company. I think the challenge is it can come off as very off-putting because it ends up being a very, are you good enough to join us feel. And I've heard from a lot of candidates who, even ones who got hired, that ended up feeling like it's such, you know, it's always a test, and it's, do they like me, do they want me, and am I qualified, and things like that. But and then there's this added element of, am I good enough for them? Am I gamer enough? Am I all of those things? So that can be really challenging. I think at Riot it's a mix of, you know, they will hire people who aren't exactly qualified and try to train them. Which I think is a great way to do it, but you also have to make sure you have the people and the time to train them. And I think that ends up leaving some people without all the training that they need to do the job, or without enough guidance or mentorship and things like that. But then add in the gamer piece and you've got a whole other element to deal with.